Alright, so we can start now. So the question was, is the Belizean music industry now good, right? That's the question.
Yeah.
But they don't ask for an intro. You want to do an intro?
Might as well. I don't know. You have the monotone voice to it.
And I read the voice now.
Yeah, you only got a radio
Fuck,
voice.
but I like when they tell me I'm gonna face the radio.
Our voice and our face are two different things.
Yeah, I got a voice.
There we go. Alright, then we'll fuck it, make an intro then. What up, my niggas? What up, my bitches? Nah, it's a fuck.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about the political and economic state of the world.
Something like Jaden
So
Smith.
serious. So serious, you can hear a pin drop.
Yeah. But well, the question already get posed about the music industry and a whole, not just simply about booming, just to say what are the current state of it, right? And I mean, I feel like Park Fest that they are a good testament to where we're there right now, which is not surprised me, but I may feel proud. Because even though I know like we're not the sellout of venue or anything like that, just to say anything outside of Punta and Soca, we no knock to that because that are Belizean music as well. But just to say other genres other than Punta and Soca, they get love. And it's something where refreshing and make you feel like, all right, I believe in this crowd. I believe that okay, we could do it. Or we did do it, you know? So that was like that.
Well, Punta, they know we're blood, so Punta
Of course.
always gay, you know?
I could always respect that, especially if the Belizean event they happen that city or get all Belizean elements like.
Yeah.
Miami always get a crowd moving. Definitely.
No, Miami Super G and then at the top done, man. That was,
I don't understand though. Why are they mixed up with Super G? Because like he never did events.
he never did a Belize.
Probably
Let
that.
me dispel this dispute because a lot of people have a feeling that Super G, they in our state whereby they don't really sing they excel all that, but to me the man are legit.
They excel.
I just feel like we know they a lot of we know they give the man the due respect the way they do. Like you could expect Super G on stage for Park Fest every other time, but then the man gotta move some.
I mean, one problem we have as Belizeans that we just casual support. We rely upon our news feeder when news is talk about for give you information, right? So we not look and so when this man there on tour in Mexico, when he not Guatemala, when he collaborate. Yeah, when he collaborate with international artists, we don't look on that unless the media go and look on it and say, oh, this is what happened. Then we are like, yeah, proud Belizean, but everybody they do their thing. They're just, there on our everyday spotlight. So we are like goldfish, you know.
I feel we every day otherwise. And even so, because you might give the masses exactly what they want. Somebody are still find something wrong with it. So to me, like the artists like Super G, you should look on here as an example. You know, pay attention to whatever on Facebook or who they do the likes and the shares. He actually make sure that his content is golden. So that regardless of whoever feel left or right about it, they do for anything.
Based on what you said, I believe there are more. I have no idea what happened behind the closed doors, but I believe there are more things whereby he probably don't want to take the 300, 400, 500 weapon and pay other artists. He probably know his work, and
of course,
probably promoters probably have an issue with paying him what he asked for. So
definitely,
possibly,
definitely have an issue with it, but on a whole, I don't feel like that's a problem in itself. You know, I support Super G wherever it is, but I just made it speak and in terms of like dancehall, hip hop, that wave of music what we have where never really get the love we used to get. From first-hand experience, you know that if you're not the push, which perfectly fine, because Punta and things are Belizean music to the core, and I love it as well. I still vibe to Paranda and all and things, but just to watch your peers were into what they love, get that love back. That was satisfying feeling, you watch.
I agree with you, bro, because I remember back in 07, 8, 9, when you spit hip hop, when you sing R&B, they get no love. You have a song Jamaican or they do Punta.
Yeah, definitely.
And like now for the city, the whole 360 spectrum, everything just flip and then turn right back.
Yeah, you watch, how much shows do you watch when I'm going to say the Belizean artists go up on stage and everybody's set up like this.
Right.
And then we walk by the drinks. But now you look, everybody hand it up, everybody know they know the lyrics word for word. You name off of sing it. That just
Who I ever said I'm a vibe where I noticed get big up on that also King Rome, man. He I'm a
Alright, shout
vibe.
out to Rome's
Yeah, I'm a
vibe.
vibe that
I said this
Park
that
Fest.
man song the same way. On
Yeah.
the stage, on the tune, on the radio, that man got presence.
so just say that to know that they're not a gimmick, they're not something where the man just did.
Authenticity
Exactly.
important, brother. And
Yeah.
the youth say when we sit on the stage and where I personally watch the Park Fest, dog, get them by the put on a show. So I just want to address all the commentary where they back and forth to go about whether Park Fest am a success or not, whether this artist should have a sense of the music or not, whether we not supposed to sing about this, we need to get a rule for actual music players or a segment for them where somebody will play the trombone or the piano. Like, I respect all aspects of what everybody they say, but at the end of the day, the question we pose is that if the industry itself in our boom, hell yesterday in our boom, and they sing negative energy, you know what? It not be productive towards that.
Yeah.
Because if we there at a point right now, we the right pan the cusp of like young people, they start to freak with young people music. So we don't need for the bash that. We need for the promote that.
Yeah,
We
because
need to start to say, alright then, all the older heads here with about, look for start to put infrastructure for really start to develop their talent. Because so many years, when we watch it come, hype up, and then we not truly have any kind of capital, any kind of solid foundation to carry it to the next level. So when we are get serious about the craft in itself, because artists are artists, everybody have a creative talent, a lot of talent about. But when we are get serious about it,
Belizean what they creep in terms of criticism, but I say in terms of productive criticism, not an issue. Lot of productive criticism not there. That's more like degrading.
Because we don't look for it. We don't look on the content itself. We just look for what we could make the next meme. We also look on it like, hey, we are pick on this and we are make about 10 meme about the same thing and we just bash this and that funny for we and I get viral, leave it and I done. But we say that they actually look on the content, look on way wrong, this is how we could have make it better, this is how I want it better. They know it kind of superficially that man. But when they mention bringing in like live, like trombone and live instruments and things, I get that, but I feel like we're not there yet. Like just baby steps. We just get with foot in the water. We just to show that okay, Belizean music there, you know, we create.
yeah. Maybe in 10 years we could get King Rome to put a band.
It never have to be 10 years, but it does not have to be in the next show.
Right.
You know? Just because I appreciate one thing I think we need to do as well though is understand music more. And I don't know because I don't know the guys personally, but
What do you mean by that though?
I mean is a lot of the other countries you might see there they perform and they're like, oh, they're a bad man and everything, but they train, then they take music courses then, but they know to read notes, they know classical music, you know, to an extent. But some of them training at the arts. They not just they make music and I got a vibe and I like this tune, but they well trained, they take their classes, they you know, that's an important part of it. We can't just look by boy, but I feel like I hard and I also make my music. You have to humble and learn.
Appreciation for the art. Too,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
lot of I noticed that artists is there, you know, they got lyrics, you know, they got the hype behind it, what's not, but it comes down to the how serious they take the art and how serious the time they put into it, you know, the dedication behind it and what's not. You could have a song that come out every other day, but that the quality of the music what you bring up,
right.
So
you know.
all right, I can switch gears real quick on the topic where we are stay on it, but with the top of boom, right? That the central thesis here we try to discuss. But I just had a thought that when you say the music industry they have a boom, with the top creatively or with the top business?
For me, that business because I feel like creativity always been there. I feel like we miss out. Unfortunate, but a lot of careers pass this whole wave. Where could I do just as good or even better? You know, no knock on people they know, but I feel like they had talent for years, but they never had not only the support, but like I said, the business part. Me personally, well, a decade ago, me gone on this we had this seminar about I can't even recall at the time. I don't know what your name and stuff, but basically, if you
So
try
like
to
what
understand,
ASCAP seminar or like
yeah, yeah,
BSCAP. Just with those with context the way I seriously say it's just that he's been through the situations how they basically typically would have the ringer where they put the Belizean
and
artist
it out that the same
go to
rhetoric.
this,
That always
workshop,
is,
go to this.
yeah, but the same rhetoric used to always be, we good. Or even the people that when they try give you the training and tell you, okay, on a good, but how on the market on itself? How on the try generate profit after that? And that's a very important part of the music because you can't just make a song and feel like that it. You have to got business sense behind it. Even if you don't have it, which all are we capable of have it, have somebody behind you who could work their scenes for you because you have to the book shows, you have to stay relevant, you have to market yourself with a presence to make people want you. You basically your music now a product in itself. So you have to look on it like that. As much passion as it is, that our product and our product have realism, have the passion behind it. So I think that so right now the boom itself, that aspect to me, because people will catch up on that. People
Will you believe that the next step what we need to take in order to be in comparison to other Caribbean artists, like the other upcoming Jamaican artists, they have Joshy, Skeng, Skitty Bang. They guys that us upcoming they come from grassroots and boom, they're on the scene. They get millions of views, names they're out there. So that way where have we in a shell per se, where have we can't compare.
well, part of it too that because they have a set industry where
Yeah,
decades older than ours, right? Like they
that's
don't
true.
establish,
That's
so they
true.
have avenues where they don't know if you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody,
I guess
yeah,
Yeah.
several world-renowned legends come out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Play.
So
Yeah, true.
man will they also look for the next man for just put them through the same process. They don't have the blueprint right there. Oh, you just need to do this and that it. But what I think where we could do, there are two things, right? I think we could back to the same punta, same culture. I also use punta as an example. I know that not only music here, I believe is well really local, but look for a local song and try bring it out, bring something unique. You can't just imitate the next Jamaican artist
Oh,
and
yeah,
be
true,
because
true,
they
true.
ballet that thousands there, the dime a dozen, like nothing. They 5 man you could run on the street right now and they will bring the same vibes better than you.
But when you say that, yes, when you say not be like the next Jamaican artist, I hear that. But at the same time, that like everybody get inspired off of something.
Yeah,
so
no.
not really about to be the next Jamaican, that to be your version of what
Yeah,
you might
right.
get
That was
inspired by.
exactly.
Right? So
Right.
yeah.
So that bring me to the next point. That was one view of it. But the next point is if you do that, if that's your style, which is perfectly fine, right? You sound good. You have to I feel like we kinda stuck in at this. They're not issue per se, but I feel like we think that we need the support of Belizeans. Like people always complain that Belizeans don't love me, I think. And I think that we need
It would be good to have.
it would be good,
It
right?
would be
great.
Great, actually, great.
That would be amazing.
No,
To have the support.
Because now you absolutely right, bro. If the base they back you, who in the world will doubt you?
Well, that are the thing, the international market different. I feel like you supposed to just look on it as the YouTube, be an independent artist. Like again, they have just like how they have the blueprint for make you go through the conventional media. There are many artists where they start off from social media right now. Just as how this the boom social media, the boom for artists. Push your music if it's good. No. I know they say yes, it's great for have your local support, but I also say no get vexed and no get caught up with Belizeans they love me and why I don't know they come out to my shows because they don't know I get stuck. No, not rely upon that.
Right.
Look
True.
on take it to your chin and just say, all right, how I could get to 1,000,000 views. I don't care where it come from. I want 1,000,000 views out of that. I want
And then where that could help the artist, the person as well. Where basically you say build your following off our social presence if you can't get it in our physical, going to shows and things like that.
yeah, just
So Another thing where I want to add to that is that you have to also pay attention to who you make music for and where it popular. Because if you key in on that aspect of what you do, then that way so you could go directly to that crowd and feed them exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to pay attention to nobody else when they try to listen to your thing or when they try to get it forward when they want to buy the CD.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to focus on who actually said they want to buy the CD, want to buy one t-shirt, want to get the next release, when they are sending the next email, make sure you communicate with their levels of people so every time, because that are where equivalent to a following or fan base. They dig like so many different artists. I feel like on their kind of platforms give their same stories in for their life, where then I'm like at some point in time I had to decide that I want to do this in order to make my transition into whatever I want to be, go to the next level. I had to get down, be on the ground, be in the streets, whether it be the travel, whether it be whatever. It may had to be just me at one point. So I don't want to just put that out there for everybody where they strive to do something. If that's just you, you're in at the perfect spot. Because now you can work on your strengths, find out where your weaknesses, and then when that time to execute, you know the ball. People will love it. People will see it and be like, man, I could tell he worked on that. That like they go to the local court about and then they watch big ballers in the NBA they play. You understand that now a different level of work come towards that. So if you say, oh well, I know they get the love, or oh well, whole team the work was sure, brother.
Exactly.
Once you start complaining, that means you're weak up. You're
Exactly.
weak up. You're done with complain. You're done with a defeated mentality towards your passion. Whether you bring this to the table or not. Nobody never bring you out of your bed and say, hey, you have to be one artist. You chose that.
Yeah.
So you can't grumble.
Exactly.
Not eat grumbling, not feed nobody.
Nothing. Exactly.
I like the incorporation of the basketball into it, because that definitely a point.
Yeah.
You gotta be that person where, but anybody don't want to pass me the ball, or become that person where they need to give you the ball.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
The man so they execute. We need
definitely get in at it.
Exactly. Elevate yourself. No. Try to get everybody to like you. Just elevate yourself and make they can't do without you.
That's
definitely.
right.
Definitely.
Don't get caught up in a nice fish market. Just go. I want a pound. When they sell it for $8, get $8 and walk out. Nobody will respect you if you want to grab our whites, want to see who to sell this, want to check Miss Lady over there. Boy, go buy a fish and roll, brother.
Exactly.
That's why I just pick the market 2 times, but just to show that the authentic Belizeans are trying to push on these vibes right now. Once again, this year, the vibrate, the tea, I got saga, they don't for the mic. I feel like that will be a nicely dry run, friends. I want to feel.
Cool. Yeah, I guess so.